Hello everyone, very good afternoon. I hope my screen is visible and my voice is audible to everyone. Okay. So first of all, I want to welcome you to the Henry and Harvin Education. So we are conducting a webinar today for the medical coding training program. So I hope all the candidates is able to hear me and they are able to see my screen. So we'll be having a presentation regarding your medical coding training program. And after the explanation, we will be having an interactive session. So you people can ask your queries, whatever doubts you do have, you can ask for that. And during the explanation, if you feel any queries and doubt, you can raise your hand. You can put your queries in the chat section, or directly you can unmute yourself and ask your queries. Okay. So first of all, I will be explaining the USA healthcare process. Okay, before moving into the medical coding program or the course structure, first of all, I want to explain you how the healthcare system works in USA. Because medical coding is purely USA based healthcare process. Here, whenever a patient visited to the hospital, the patient and physician conversation will be recorded. That is the first step. Okay, patient and physician conversation will be recorded, and then these recordings will be sent to the transcription department. The transcription department will convert the reports into medical charts. Okay, the transcription department convert the recordings into medical charts, and this medical charts will be sent to the coding department, so the coding department can convert the data into codes. The next step will be this data along with the codes will be sent to the billing department, and the billing department will create the claim by using these codes and then send to the insurance company in order to get the reimbursement. Now, what is this reimbursement process? Because medical expenses are very huge. Okay, it is not possible for someone to manage without insurance. So nowadays, all the people are having insurance. So that's why, for the insurance claim purpose, this medical coding is very, very important. Okay, so step by step, we'll understand the step what is that is important for you. Those steps we'll be discussing. First of all, what is medical coding? Okay, basic steps I have explained. First is recording, then conversion of the data into codes, then finally submission into the insurance company through the billing system. Before that, moving into the each step, first of all, we want to know what is medical coding. So medical coding is nothing but it is a process of translation or transformation of all the physician report into universal alphanumeric codes. So in very short, conversion of the data into alphanumeric codes, and that is universal alphanumeric codes, is termed as medical coding. Okay. So in very simple language, conversion of the data is known as coding into codes. Next point we'll be talking about why we need coding. Okay, why we need coding. So the patient insurance data will be created by using this codes. So why the patient insurance data will be created by using this codes? Why the data cannot be submitted as it is? So that will be your first question. So the answer will be, if the data means it is not about one page, two page. Sometimes patient yearly reports will be there, 100 pages and 200 pages, 500 pages. In very normal reports, you can get 50, 40 pages, even 100, 200, 500 number of pages. So when this report will be sent to the insurance company, it is very difficult for them to go through all the lengthy reports and make the payment process. So that's why the payment process will be delayed. So that's why this coding has been on existence. Because once the lengthy reports is converted to codes, and then this codes will be submitted to the insurance company, it is very easy for them to understand the report and make the payment process easier and faster. So why we need coding? To make the payment process easier and faster, the medical coding is very, very important. Okay, I hope you understand why the reports will be converted into codes, then it will be submitted. Why it won't be sent as it is? Because the insurance company will take a lot of time to understand the report and make the payment process. That's why each code will carry a dollar value. Each code will carry a dollar value. Against each code, there will be a payment. Okay, so till now I have discussed USA healthcare process, what is medical coding and need of coding. The next I'm moving for the benefits out of coding. So benefit as a coder, mostly you will be working on the reimbursement process. Apart from that, it is beneficial in resource utilization, clinical care, research, education, sample testing, etc. Next, the very important thing we are discussing, that is how many types of coding you will be learning as a basic one. So there will be three types of coding: ICD, International Classification of Diseases; CPT, Current Procedural Terminology; HIPICS or HICPICS, this is stands for Healthcare Common Procedure Coding System. Okay, so these are the three types of coding you will be learning. Apart from these three types of coding, you will be learning one more book, that is your language of medicine. So if you want to be coder, your base should be medical terminology and human anatomy and physiology. Okay, if you want to be coder, your base should be terminology, medical terminology, and human anatomy and physiology. So medical terminology is nothing but the how much word you know regarding to the medical field, and there will be a lot of complex words, as in, for example, gastroenterology, cardiomegaly, gastrectomy, all this complex word, how to derive the meaning very easily, how to remember this will be the first step you will be moving into. Second step, human anatomy and physiology, then CPT coding, then HIPICS coding, then ICD coding. Okay, so this is the way how the training of our institute will be designed. So regarding each type of coding, we will be discussing. And once I will be explaining the three types of coding, then I will be explaining your CPC examination. What is the CPC examination? Okay. So first of all, ICD coding. What is this ICD coding? ICD stands for International Classification of Diseases. That means all the disease diagnosis codes will be available in this section. And this book has been published by WHO. And this is your 10th clinical modification, ICD 10 sim. 10th time this book has been revised yet. And in this chapter, you will be learning 22 chapters, out of which very few chapters you will be getting into your CPC examination. And 5 to 10 marks of the questions you will be getting in the CPC examination. So 22 chapters, how many chapters is important, that will be taken care during your training programs, and how to prepare for the CPC examination also from ICD section, that also will be taught to you. So now what can be the example of disease diagnosis? Let's say you want to fetch the code for any diabetes, asthma, myocardial infarction, hypertension, fracture, laceration, any organism code. Okay, HIV infection, COVID-19 infection, Zika virus infection, any organisms code you want to fetch for. So this all disease diagnosis codes will be available in the ICD section. Okay, I hope you understand what this coding is exactly, ICD coding. This is basically disease and diagnosis coding process. Next type of coding we are going to discuss, CPT coding. So first is, what is CPT? Stands for, CPT stands for current procedural terminology. So this book has been published by AMA, that is your American Medical Association, in the year of 1966. That means from 1966, this coding is been on existence. And this CPT is been divided into 6 sections. What are the 6 sections? Your evaluation and management, anesthesia, surgery, radiology, pathology, medicine. Okay, and 65 marks of the questions you will be getting in your CPC examination from this book itself, from this section, that is your CPT section. Okay, so that's why it is very, very easiest coding and very, very important even for your CPC examination. And how many marks you will be getting? 65 marks. Now, what can be the example of CPT coding? Let's say any procedure that has been performed by a physician on a patient body, that is known as procedure. Now, any surgical procedure, any operations, that is known as procedure. Now, what can be the example? How to understand a procedure? Let's say any heart transplantation, any lung transplantation, any kidney transplantation, any organ removal, appendectomy, gastrectomy, hysterectomy, nephrectomy, CABG surgery, wound exploration, biopsy, debridement. So this all will be termed as a procedure. Now I hope you're able to understand what is the difference between ICD and CPT. ICD is only meant for diseases, CPT is only meant for the procedures. Okay, and this CPT is again been divided into 6 sections. I have told that one. And I'll at the end also I'll show you the 6th section and the code division, code ranges also I will be showing you. And this CPT codes will be alphanumeric or purely numeric. It is based on the category to which it belongs. Next to the last section we'll be talking about HIPICS. You can call it as a HIPICS or HCPCS or HICPICS. So these are the books or the manuals or the category of the codes. So in this HIPIC section, what are the codes you will be getting? What kind of codes you will be getting? So mostly few procedure codes, supplies, goods, services, equipment codes will be available in HIPICS coding. Now, how to understand this one? How to distinguish from ICD and CPT? Mostly it is meant for the equipment coding. Now, what can be the example? Any walker, weighing machine, oxygen cylinder, artificial prosthesis, any lens, any devices, any syringe, any injection, any transportation services that has been used by a patient to visit to the hospital or to reach to the hospital. Ambulance services, taxi services, through air mode, how the patient has reached to the hospital. So that all will be covered through the insurance. Now I hope you understand what is the difference between ICD, CPT and HIPICS. Okay. And in this HIPICS, there is no chapter specificity, only code categories are in there. And it is most easiest type of coding, and 5 marks of the question, 3 to 5 marks of the questions you will be getting in your CPC examination. So division of the mark I have told from ICD 5 to 10, CPT 65 marks, HIPICS 3 to 5 marks, and from billing also you will be getting some 3 to 5 marks, and remaining marks you will be getting from the human anatomy, physiology, medical terminology, and a few marks you will be getting for the case study, including your CPT sections and ICD sections. That will be some 10 marks. Till now, everything is fine, everyone. You can type yes in the chat section, or you can give a thumbs up to me so that I can understand all the people are active, listening to me and understanding whatever I'm trying to explain. Please give a thumbs up, everyone. You can use the emoticon section to react in this session so that I feel all the people are active, understanding everything. Yes, give a thumbs up. Yes, I can see few of the responses. Other people, if your chat section is working for you or not, just check it. Okay, so just check it, and you can type yes in the chat section as well. Okay, thank you so much for your responses, everyone. So next we'll be talking about after 3 types of coding, where it will be applicable. So application is mostly in the reimbursement process. Divya Gautam, please do not write anything on the screen. You are scribbling. Okay, do not play with the screens, anyone. Okay, this is a humble request. Just a minute. So I was explaining ki after 3 types of coding, I want to explain you regarding your CPC examination. Okay, CPC examination. So CPC stands for Certified Professional Coder. And this examination is conducted by AAPC, American Academy of Professional Coders. This is an international training organization who carry the certification process worldwide. Okay, so AAPC conduct the CPT certification. We suggest CPT certification because it is accepted not only in India, out of India as well, and easy to crack the examination, and every company will accept the certification. So that's why we recommend CPC certification from AAPC. Okay, and this examination is an open book examination. Duration will be 4 hours, and all the syllabus will cover your ICD, CPT, HIPICS, anatomy, physiology, terminology, case studies. So this will be your syllabus. Syllabus is very confined. Whatever till now we have discussed, that much only. And 100 marks of the questions you will be getting. Passing mark will be 70%. Okay. And nothing to, no need to, so most of the people will be worrying ki anything we have to remember, codes. No need to remember any codes. Okay. If you know the logic, what to code, how to code, then you can easily crack the examination. And once you book for your examination, within 24 hours, you will be getting your results. Lot of student feedback I have received in few past days. Within 24 hours, they are getting the results once they are appearing the examination. Okay, so you can give yourself some 3 to 4 months of time for the training, because if you want to go for any examination, you should be 100% prepared. So preparation mostly depends on how your training process goes on. Then after that, you have to work on the questions. That's it. Training process will be carried out, and also how to prepare for the CPC examination, that also will be taken care by the institute. So now one more question I used to get, okay, what is the difference between certified coder and non-certified coder? So first thing, what is certified coder? Who will, after training, who will clear the CPC examination, they will be called as a certified coder. Now, difference, certified coder will be getting little bit more packages than the non-certified candidates. That is the only difference. Okay. Next question I used to get key, without certification, can I apply for the jobs? Yes, you can apply for the jobs and you can be placed even. So our institute will be giving you 100% placement assistance once you are completing training with our institute. So without certification, you can enroll, but this is my personal suggestion to everyone. Once you are getting into the job without certification, you must plan your certification within the next 6 months to 1 year. Okay, there are 33 types of certification. To be a coder, one certification is enough. Some people are so studious, so curiosity, so enthusiastic. People will be there. They can do a lot of certification. Few of the physician, they have lot of certification, more than 10, more than 20, like that. So there, but to be a normal coder, one certification is enough. One certification is enough. So this is all about your CPC certification process. If you do have any queries, at the end, I'll give you some time. Okay, so that we can discuss your queries. Next, little bit I will be talking about medical billing. Okay, medical billing. So medical billing is nothing but the process of creating medical claim to submit to the insurance company in order to get the reimbursement for the provider. Now, who is a provider? The person, the organization who provides services. It can be any hospital, it can be any physician, any facilities. So they are called as provider. So if they are providing the services, they need to get their payment, right? So for that, the medical billing team will prepare the claim, submit to the insurance company. This is what known as medical billing. And why we need a biller? Because the billers will track the claim and make sure particular organization will be paid on time. Okay, so that's why medical biller will play a bridge between the insurance company and the provider. Okay, medical biller, medical coder, they plays very important role in the revenue generation of any country or any provider end. Okay. So we are not discussing on billing much, because from billing also you will be getting some 3 to 5 marks of the question. So that's why during your medical coding training program, few sections you will be studying from the medical billing as well. Okay. Now we'll be talking about roles of a medical coder. Because if you want to be a coder in future, you must have that idea every day what are the works I will be going for. Komal, kindly do not write anything on the screen, please. This is a humble request to everyone. Don't play with the screen. Okay. Do not play with the screen. So every day, some medical charts will be given to you. So from the medical charts, you have to go through all the paper is been correct or not, all the test results have been correct or not. You have to see any paper gaps has been present or not. So you have to verify the document first. Then identify what are the disease diagnosis has been present, what are the procedure has been done, what are the equipments has been used. You have to identify all. Okay. Now you have to convert the data into codes. How to convert the data? By using some softwares. Okay, so whenever you will be working with any kind of organization, they will be having their own protected softwares by using which you can identify the codes and convert the data into codes. So in medical coding, you are not supposed to remember any codes. Just if you know what should be coded and how to code, then your work is done. So this is a simple desk job. You need a laptop and working internet connection. From any location, you can start working. Okay. So this is what day-to-day job role will be. Your working hours can be your 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then your 9 to 6. So 8-9 hours you can work per day. Okay. And during the training session, you will be given hard copy of the book and soft copy of the book. Hard copy of the book will be delivered to your address. Okay. So till now we have discussed regarding your book knowledge, syllabus, etc., etc. Apart from the book knowledge, what are the other qualities a coder must have? So coder must have soft skills in the sense writing abilities, reporting abilities, organization skill, record keeping, Microsoft Office proficiency, professionalism, confidence, planning, verbal communication. So this all qualities a coders must have. So once a candidate will be joining with Henry and Harvin Education, along with the medical coding training program, few additional courses also you can take the benefit out of it. So one of that is soft skill training also will be given to you. So mostly I suggest candidates to work on their communication is very, very important. Because in any interview, you have to represent yourself. So that confidence, that communication is also very, very important. And knowledge regarding the course structure is also very important. The next part we are going to discuss what should be the minimum qualification to be a coder. So if you have completed your diploma level education, +2 level education, after that you are eligible to pursue this course and apply for the job types. After diploma and +2. But if you have the degree certificate, then degree on any stream like life science, non-life science, then pharma, MBBS, nursing, then any BTech, Biotech, MTech people, PhD holder also. So there is no restriction for the qualifications. If you have a degree certificates, then you can enroll into the course and apply for the job types. So if you do belong to any other field, then you must be thorough about human anatomy and physiology and a lot of interest you must have towards the medical field. Then only you can crack the interview. Okay. If you do have any past medical experience as a physician, clinician, technician, then it will definitely will be added whenever you are applying for the job types. Apart from the any medical background, any other sector experience you do have, that won't be calculated. Only medical field background experiences will be calculated. I hope till now everything is fine to everyone. Give a thumbs up, everyone. Till now, every people is like active, listening, everything, understanding. Give a thumbs up. Yes, or you can type Y in the chat section, yes in the chat section, or just you can give a thumbs up. Okay, I can see many of the responses. Thank you so much everyone for your responses. Next, we'll be talking about career opportunities. So career is a very, very important for everyone, for the every candidate. Because if you are deciding to be a coder, excuse me. So if you decide to be a coder, it is not of 1 year decision, 2 year decision, not even 2, 3 year decision. It is you should sustain in some field next 30 to 35 years, more than that, in 40 years, right? So there are a lot of courses in the market, but I will be explaining few points why you want to choose medical coding as a career. So there are a lot of scores, lot of things. Then why it is to be important to be a coder, or what are the benefit out of it? So I will be explaining few of the points. So the first thing is I will be explaining 4 points. What is first is stability, second is demand, third is flexibility, fourth is salary structure. So these are the 4 important topmost point. Based on that, you can decide your career whether you should be a coder or not. Okay. So the very first thing is whether this job role is on demand or not. Yes, definitely. Why? Because if you check any zone of India, there will be a lot of companies. I'll show you for some list of the companies as well. So every company will be hiring in a year 3 to 4 times. And in a single drive, you might have seen some vacancies, 200 number of vacancy, 300, 400, 500,000, 2,000 number of vacancy. As a fresher, the companies will be taking. So this is all about one companies. So there are lot more companies, they will be hiring 3 to 4 times in a year, and that to fresher candidates. They will be training, they will be identifying a lot of enthusiastic people, lot of talented people, so they will be searching for that every time. If you do have a core interest, definitely you can be a coder. There is not a single doubt. Second thing I want to explain, whether this career is giving you stability or not. Definitely yes. Why? Because this belongs to your healthcare sector. As long as the human being do exist, we do have a health system for that. We do have a management for the healthcare system, and for that coding is very, very important. Though it is a US based healthcare process, but in future there is a lot of chances in India also it will be full-fledgedly applicable in India as well. Okay. So that's why this job role will be giving stability rather than any other sector. 40-50% stability you will be getting more in healthcare sectors, because healthcare is a never ending process, right? There is no end of the any healthcare process. Third point I want to explain regarding flexibility. Now, what is flexibility? Flexibility in the sense that people nowadays prefer ki I want to sit at home and I want to work. I want to travel by the time also I want to work. I want to be at any location I want to work. I don't want to be sit at the office at one place and I will be working throughout the year, throughout my life like that. Right? So this is the only way how you can explore your work life, by traveling, by sitting at home, by your comfort zone. So this is the only thing, because as a life science, most of the people will be present from the life science background, medical background, nursing background. You know how hard it is to present every day at office and work. It is how hard. In medicine sector, you might have seen people will be standing for 8 hour, 9 hour, 12 hours. A lot of industrial structures, you know how hard it is. But to get a desk job, it is very difficult nowadays. For this job role, you just need a very good internet connection and laptop, and you can work from your comfort of your job. Okay. So whenever you are applying for the job types, you should make a preference that I want remote working, or I want work from office, so that you can apply for. Next to flexible in the sense, few people will be thinking ki I want to travel throughout the India and I want to work. I don't want to be at my one location. So that is possible. So every company will be having different branches throughout the India. You can travel through. You can explore your work life. That is also possible for you. Third step of flexibility in the sense, few people want a global exposure. I want to go out of India and I want to work. So that is also possible. If you are a CPC certified candidate, then you can work globally, not only in India, out of whatever countries you desire for, definitely you can work for that. Okay, so flexibility means you can work from your comfort zone, you can work in India, you can work in abroad. So a lot of things will be possible. Okay. So next we'll be talking about salary structure. So how much salary you will be getting as a fresher candidate? So as a fresher candidate with the no experiences, you will be getting 4 to 5 LPA, even 4.5 to 5.5 LPA as a starting. If you do have any experiences in medical field, then you can uh, stretch your packages till 10, 15 as a starting, because most of the candidate I have seen, he was a dentist and he had some 6 year of experience. He was even CPC certified. He got the first salary as 10 LPA as well. Okay, no worries. So that is the medical background people. That is not even any other field. If you do belongs to, then only you can start from the scratch as well. There is not an issue. Okay, so after 1 year, you should check on your growth, because 1 year at least you should give, because they will be, whenever you will be joining any kind of organization, they will be taking 2 to 3 months to train you again. Okay, then you will be moving into the job role. Then after 1 year, once you have the experience of 1 year, the desired packages you can demand for, that I do have experience this much and I need this much of package to work along with your company. So that demand you can raise by yourself, but you should give your time to have the knowledge, to have the experiences. You must give yourself time. Okay, then in salary, first of all, you will be getting as a fresher 4.5 to 5.5, and every 6 months there will be increment. And uh, after 1 year, you can switch your companies and you can uh, demand the packages again. Okay, so this is all about your salary structure. And in salary structure, one more point I want to include, that is most of the people they want how to earn some extra money along with working. So this is the most important thing nowadays, how to earn extra. Okay, so let's say you are working as a coder and you are working 8 to 9 hours per day. So in that duration of the time, you will be given some 5 reports, 10 reports, 15 reports as a target. But apart from that given reports, if you are eligible to solve some extra reports like 5 days extra per day, 10 reports extra per day, I have seen a lot of candidates, they will be so interested to solve extra reports per day, and it is very ease of work for them. So whatever extra reports you do solve for each day, that much extra payment will be added to your salary. This is the first way to earn extra. The next way will be, most of the corporate you have seen ki they will be working Monday to Friday, Saturday Sunday will be off. So if you're like available on weekends only, on weekends only, on Saturday and Sunday, then also you can generate double of your salary, because on if anybody is working on weekends, the payment will be little more high rather than weekdays. Okay, so this is the two ways how you can earn some extra money along with your packages, along with the definite packages. So these are the 4 points I want to explain. Based on that, you should choose your career as a medical coder. So how the growth will be? Okay, how the growth will be? Let's say you have joined as a junior coder. It won't be like for 3 years, 2 years, you will be like that only. Within after 1 year, you can promote it to the senior coder, then quality team, review team, then team lead, manager, senior manager, director level. So there will be a lot of opportunities will be waiting for you once you have completed at least 1 year of uh, your experiences. Okay, so there will be a lot of a huge growth and path, but the persons who are entering into the job field, they must use their potential and they should fetch for what are the different opportunities I can avail. Next, I want to explain ki, where the coders will be working. Okay, where the coders will be working. The coders mostly will be working. So anybody, if they are switching on their videos, they must sit in the professional position. Okay, If anybody is switching on their videos, they should not be inofficial. Okay. If anybody want to switch on their videos, they should sit in a very appropriate posture even. So this is a humble request to everyone. So next will be where the coders will be working. The coders will be working in hospitals, doctor's office, healthcare consulting services, educational institute, insurance companies, law firms, government agencies, and most importantly, remote working. And in future, I can see a lot of freelancing opportunities also you can avail. You can work with any company and you can source your work from different companies as well. So that also will be possible in future. So next, the last important thing I want to explain ki what are the top 20 medical companies they will be hiring you once you are completing your training with Henry and Harvin Education. Okay, so you can see the list of companies here. Okay, the list of companies you can see on my screen. This is your Fusion BPO, then Fusion Business Solution, GA Technocore, Nissan, ProMantra, Eldoet, Troop Global, Sinnoi, then InfoHub, then Medafin, Hinduja, TechPlan, Cognizant. So these are the top 20 medical coding companies. They will be hiring you once you are completing your training with Henry and Harvin Education. So you can go to the website as well. You can see in a few past months how many candidates has been placed and onto which organization they have been placed. That list also you can see from the Henry and Harvin website. Okay, if you do have any queries, and you can check the ratings, you can check the student reviews, everything will be available in the Henry and Harvin website. So kindly go and check and have the clarity. So I have done with my presentation. Now I will be taking questions from your end. So kindly raise your hands, those people who are having questions. Please raise your hand so that I'll pick your name so we can have the discussion. Yes, anybody is having any queries, any question yet? Don't hesitate to ask questions. I'm here to explain you. Regarding certification, regarding training, anything, any queries you do have, people? Yes, please speak. Don't hesitate. Okay, nobody will judge you, neither I will judge you, no, nothing. You can freely ask your questions. I'm waiting for your questions, everyone.
Hi, ma'am. I'm
Hello,
Soumya.
hello, Soumya.
Yeah, I want to know that after we pass the CPC exam, will we get a job, right?
Definitely, definitely, there is no second question.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Anything else, people, you want to ask me? There are a lot of candidates, 20 plus candidates have been present. Nobody is having a single queries. Prince, Rahat, Roshni, Shaurav, Devi, then Komal, Janavi, Divya, Madhusmita, Meera, Mayuri. Lot of candidates have been present today. Prince, kindly put your questions, everyone. We can have the
Ma'am, can you
discussion.
give some tips to easily pass CPC exam?
CPC, first of all, first thing is training. Under training, what are the concepts that has been coming into your examination? That is important. That will be taken care by the trainer. Chapter wise, which concept is very, very important. Because CPC examination is very easiest examination. If you have cleared a 10th level examination, then you can definitely, there is not a single question you cannot clear your CPC examination. It is not even up to your 10th and plus 2 level education. I should not compare any kind of examination, but for clarity only, I'm telling that. Okay. Tips in the sense, first of all, chapter wise preparation should be very, very important. And chapter wise questions, what are the logics that has been coming into your examination? That is very important. Modifiers,
Okay.
and each chapter wise that preparation and mock test. How many questions you
Okay,
can
ma'am.
solve per day? At least I have seen recently one more student contacted me. He told he got his certification within 24 hours. So I told for how many days you have practiced. So his answer was he continuously giving mock for 1 month, 15 days. Continuously, every day he was writing the mock. Not even every day. Within a week, at least 4 times he was giving the mocks.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So if you are raising the question means it is beneficial to other people as well. So they also will be benefited out of it. They will be also having the clarities. Okay. So by the time you're thinking your question, few 5 minutes, I want to explain few more details, everyone. Just stay along with me. You can see this is my portal. I'm working as a trainer in Henry and Harvin Education. So this is my portal. So the same kind of portal you will be getting as a student portal. You will be having access to your ID password, something will be given to you. Yes, Saurabh, please kindly wait for a minute. Let me complete it. Then you can ask your questions as I have started. Okay. So, Saurav, do you have any question yet? You want to ask something? You have raised your hand. Okay. So this is a portal, the same kind of student portal you will be getting. Few more extra feature you will be having. Okay. Few more extra features you will be having. So what is the benefit out of this portal? So in this portal, left hand side, you can see live classes will be there. So every day you can join your live classes from the portal. Let's say today you have missed your session. So you can go to the recording session and you can watch the recordings of the trainer. Not only your given trainer, but also there is different trainer that they are working along with our institute. That recording will be present there. Last 1 year recording will be available. And let's say you are not comfortable with your trainer. So you can change your batch timing, weekdays, weekend batches will be available, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you are comfortable, you can choose your batch timing, everything. And let's say you are not comfortable with your trainer. You can change your trainer as well. You can change your batch timing as well. Okay, that is one important thing. Next, in the library section, chapter wise preparation, questions will be there. So once the trainer is completing one chapter, by the time you have to complete one assignments as well. Okay. Then once you're done with the training, then you can go for the final examination from the portal itself. There will be 4 attempts. You can clear easily within first and second attempt. Okay, you can apply for the certificate from the portal itself. And if you scroll down this left hand side scroll bar, lot of modules have been present. So every module will carry a chapter wise explanation. You can go through that. If you scroll down this right hand side scroll bar, so soft copy of the book will be available. Okay, you can download the book from the portal itself, and the hard copy of the book will be delivered to your address. Okay, let's say you want to learn for the CPT coding. So you can go to the module number 13. You can click on that. So the page can be downloaded here. So I'm done with my part, everyone. So I have explained regarding your syllabus, course structure, examination, job opportunities, career opportunities, placement assistance, then the portal structure, everything I have explained. Okay. So I'm done with my part. So if you do have any queries, please ask me. Yes. Anybody raise their hands? I can see. Gautam, I think. Question, please, everyone. Any question and queries still yet? Yes, Pallavi, please put your questions.
Ma'am, this course we can attend online or offline better?
There will be online courses will be available. Only online courses is available from Henry and Harvin Education.
Okay.
Yes, I'm waiting for you guys. Please raise your questions. Okay, I can see there are no questions yet. So shall I wind up the session, everyone? So thank you so much for the presence, everyone, in the webinar. Thanks everyone for the participants and timing. I hope this session was beneficial for you to decide your career. And I wish all the best for your future. All the best, everyone. And thanks for your time and patience. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.